I'm not defined by my...
He's not defined by his fortune. This is exactly what we were talking about. Thank you, J. Cole, for also putting out a message that people need to hear. That hopefully that was weird. That was super weird. I don't even want to think about that either. So we still believe in J. Cole. J. Cole's from where I'm from. Like, J. Cole even wore a t-shirt for a band that I did marketing for back in the day. That I managed the band that turned into that band. So it's like the love goes deep. Like I was at a J. Cole concert when there were like 20 people in the audience at a university, knew every lyric to his mixtape before he actually put out a first album, and hung out with him afterwards for his birthday. So love J. Cole. I'm hoping this is amazing. I am really, really hoping that. And it's called Clouds. I have a feeling this might be about Mary J. Okay, Mary J. Y'all, I didn't, because I was like, maybe y'all think I'm talking about Mary J. Blige. Okay, because it says Clouds, but then the C is little and it's big letters Louds. Okay, and this is, you're in the area. Y'all, we need a community name. But clouds are my theme. It is my theme. It's J. Cole, North Carolina Stand Up. Okay, here we go, y'all. We're about to check this out. Come on, J. Cole. For the South, for North Carolina, we need you to bring it back, okay? Panda, you're from North Carolina. I'm from Greensboro. Oh, Panda. We got the same birthday, practically. We're born on the same weekend, Panda. And in the same state. Love it. Okay, here we go. One more time. Whew, come on.
My niggas be smoking on something loud. Head to the clouds, I ain't been stepping out, tired of sticking out in the crowd. This world is changing right in front of me. Great hairs, I'm aging quicker than I thought I'd be. I'm high, so I feel like that.
Flows teach egos to freeze and then recede. I'm C4 beneath your Jeep. The second you turn that keyhole and heat blows, your weak flows right out the water. The father, boy, I work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order. Don't bother. I charter unseen territories in order to push it farther than you niggas had ever thought of. I caught a lot of murder charges, turn artists to martyrs. When I rock, dot turns to goddess. Fiends turn to kings, dreams turn to things tangible. My hands are full with grants I pull from stanzas. No, I can't go slow. I'm Sandra Bull. Either proceed with speed or don't breathe. Snow Creed, a color that won't heed to the warning. The planet to shake when I'm performing. Tectonic plates from a place with text on their waist. So stay safe or get left with chest on your faces. Death waits for your last of breath. I'ma pass the test. Yes, I'm a master chef. Wanna taste and pay for it. They claim they're real, but they sell them straight for it. The pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing. The flow changed, but remains the same. I'm plain Jane, out of chain on my neck, but shine like baguettes. Ashamed not to flex to rhyme like the rest. My mind's quite depressed if I don't write these. I'm Spike Lee at the audio. Back in my barrio, parties got shot up, so I built up on my cardio. Dodge shells, collect coins like a Mario, but this is not a game, an experience. I'm serious, nigga.
Straight up. I'm high, so I feel
We're gonna post this again first. He says he's Spike Lee of the audio. That's such a high bar. And if he did more like woke music and talked about more things, then maybe, but to sprinkle it in every once in a while, that's not quite Spike Lee. That's not right. So one thing that's happening, someone was like, it's weird hearing him talk about being hard, and he said he put some C4 into somebody's Jeep, like he's about to blow some stuff up, but you didn't. But you paused, you stopped, you apologized, which is, I think, the wise thing for him to have done during the beef. but at the same time, maybe it's changing it up. Like, I thought that's what he was gonna do when he started the song. When he starts out saying, "Oh, my hair is getting gray. Oh, things are different now." And I'm like, okay, maybe he's just gonna talk about some mature things instead of trying to act like or be talking like, "Oh, I'm the you know, most dangerous rapper. Don't mess with me," you know. So.
Head to the clouds, I ain't been stepping out, tired of sticking out in the crowd. This world is changing right in front of me. Gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I thought I'd be.
I'm that bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gun that jammed, cause it seemed God had other plans. The son of man extending his hand, the son of Sam, and forgiveness for all of the homicides we witnessed. The over dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown in the pen.
So he said, y'all, I'm pausing. It's gonna help me hopefully recover. He said he's the bullet that missed Trump. No. So he's saying he could have taken him out. He could have been that thing, but it wasn't that thing. He's just gonna scrape his ear. He's just gonna y'all, he's just gonna braze him. It's gonna just be a warning. Is that what he's saying? Another thing that's weird, there's a lot of people who feel like the Trump shooting was staged. And for him to say he's the bullet, is he a part of, for some people, would they think he's a part of a scheme to look hard, but he's actually faking it and soft? Like, I don't know if he should have used that reference. So it might be weird, but you don't really get the beef culture stuff and leaning into it. It's been a thing of taking someone who's been vulturing off of the culture, pretending to be someone he's not, in a genre that's been needing an overhaul to get back to its authenticity. So this was a different type of beef than what's like ever happened in the genre. This is a bit historical for the genre. Yeah, so this is different. The people lived that life, came out, and people saw that it made money, so they personify that in a lot of artists to keep it going. Yeah, they just kept repeating it. It's kind of like that movie, they cloned Tyrone. Have y'all seen that? It's so good. You say, I guess from my perspective, I don't see much congruency with making something creative and butting egos. Yeah, that's a part of it. It's also very American in the sense of this culture, not our culture, but this American culture of I'm gonna be the biggest. It happens with wealthy people, and there's a lot of wealthy people at the top of the music industry, and then the music that comes through has to be approved by the very top. Like, they might not hear everything, but they're gonna be okay with the messages and the things that are coming out of their label. And that's something that they think they want Americans to hear and the world to hear. They want people to hear, oh, I'm better than you, oh, I have more money than you, because it's a very capitalistic message. But that's not in general what Kendrick's music is. This is more of he turned into something to defeat something that he felt was a problem. But if you go back, he won a Pulitzer Prize. He's not just, I'm better than everybody. That doesn't get you those types of awards. So yeah, this is weird. This song is weird. All right.
And caramelized for richness and served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care if the world's gonna break long as they make money.
Okay, thank you, J. Cole. That's literally what we're talking about. To billionaires who don't care the world's gonna break. Like, they are doing things, creating things in music, in art, in the world, and don't care about the aftermath that's gonna happen with it.
And served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care if the world's gonna break long as they make money off it. Pain brings profit, one man gains it soon as the next man lost it. There's a bridge you can walk to hear God talk, but there are real slim odds a rich man crosses. Because greed is a poisonous seed indeed, as it spreads like weeds through the mind's apple trees. I proceed with caution, and I'm not flossing, unlike some. I'm not defined by my...
He's not defined by his fortune. This is exactly what we were talking about. Thank you, J. Cole, for also putting out a message that people need to hear, that hopefully they take in and realize what's being said. But yes, it promotes greed in our music when we've never been greedy. Like, we wouldn't be so we would be more wealthy if as a culture we were greedier. And greed is not always a measure of being good. So it's kind of like they've injected it in, and it's in these songs like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the greedy, I'm wealthy, but that's not good culture, and that's not our culture.
My fortune, I'm defined by rhymes, though I'm in my prime. There was times that I was down cause I thought I lost it, but no, lo and behold, as my poetry grows, I give all glory to God as the story unfolds, and the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it, you ain't never too old, so keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn fiends, addicted to the screen. The dad shares, cashiers replaced by machines. Don't buy, subscribe, so you could just stream your content like rent. You won't own a thing before long. All those
Okay, J. Cole. And maybe he's catching on that I haven't heard a lot of J. Cole's more recent things, but he might be catching on that both Kendrick and Drake have been talking about the industry and the issues with it. So maybe J. Cole's like, okay, yeah, like I also have concerns. Like, I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel too, so y'all can see the authenticity in my art that's just not for consumerism and for, you know, the system. That's cool too, real quick. Yeah, streaming is just taking money, and you might be listening to the same album over and over, yet you don't own it. You know?
songs the whole world sings will be generated by latest of AI regimes. As all of our favorite artists erased by a screen from the wayside. Hey, whatever happened to human beings?
Okay, J. Cole. Very nice. And then there's the whole static. We were talking about it earlier. What was it? AI in hip hop. What's his name? Okay. All right. So that's a little conflicting too. He says they're smoking. So what I think he's trying to say in this song is they got high and now they're thinking about all these things that are a little bit more deep and not so much just the standard things that hip hop or that the rap industry wants them to talk about. But it kind of diminishes the message at the same time, because maybe he's saying he wouldn't have these as his fully sober thoughts. He wouldn't talk about this on a fully sober song, but it's still a song. But for some people, they might think like, oh, maybe that's the only way to get to those thoughts, when it should kind of be somewhat active in your mind as an artist in America and as a Black person and. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, blanking on his name. Lupe Fiasco. Thank you, Static. Yeah, Lupe Fiasco helped AI to train it. Probably got a huge check for that. And Lupe was one of those guys who was really talking about some stuff. His album Food and Liquor, one of my all-time favorite albums. And he said some things. He, like that song American Terrorist. He's like, talking about how people poisoned a lot of cultures, or tried to poison a lot of cultures, and then try to act like those cultures were bad when they were infiltrated by not so great things, You said the stuff you listen to definitely has a different approach to lyricism. Interesting, Panda. In what ways, by the way? You say AI to you with the music stuff is still a tool. Yep. It can be a tool, but at the same time, it's stealing. At this moment, it's still stealing. It's not a thing in of itself. It has to steal in order to generate other things. And maybe in the future, more people will opt into trading it. Because like on YouTube, I can opt in to where my videos and content are training an AI model. But until then, it's like a computer. But what if that computer is LimeWire and it's stealing people's stuff? It's still not quite doing it the way that it should.
My niggas be smoking on something loud.
Yeah, Head to the
Head
Clouds.
to the clouds.
Yeah,
I ain't been
so he's-
stepping out, tired of sticking out in the crowd.
I will say I really don't like it though. It's okay. I'm glad he talks about some things that are important. But for him talking about blowing up Jeeps, I just feel like it should have been a little harder as he's talked about in the
Please
past.
believe these flows teach egos to freeze and then recede. I'm C4 beneath your Jeep the second you turn that keyhole.
Yeah. I'm glad he put something out. It's not horrible.
So I said it like that.
It gives like not really old school. I mean, somewhat old school J. Cole.
My niggas be smoking on something
But it's like a
loud.
mixture. Yeah, I can see him like looking over his life with that song. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yay. Yay. Oh, I froze. Ah! This is not okay. This is not all right. This is not okay. Matt is also stuck on that face. Like, what is that face? Is that how I felt about the song?